Awesome. Let me just put it to live chat. And this is just gonna be a chill talking stream. I don't have any music to play. I don't need to play music this time around. Because who cares? This is just a chill talking stream. I do too many of these recently. But whatever. I got things to talk about. I'm a very chatty person. And I like chatting with everyone else. And there's like a couple games that I want to do eventually in the future. But I can't do that. Not right now, at least. That was a yawn. That was a weird yawn. I don't know why I get very yawning when I... Hi, Valentine. How you doing? What's good? A lot of things are good. I'm glad you're here, Valentine. I haven't seen you pop up in my chat before, but I know where you're from. You're a friend of Ted's. But no, I'm just here, chilling. Minding my own peace. Talking spooky. We can talk about whatever. Anything spooky related. Want to talk about Does Bad Things Guy? I talk about Does Bad Things Guy. Want to talk about Spirit Halloween? We can talk about Spirit Halloween. Want to talk about, like, anything spooky? That's why we're here. How did I know? Well, I know you, silly. I know who you roleplay as and who you like, you silly. Yeah, Does Bad Things Guy. We love Does Bad Things Guy in this household here. Also, he's in your profile picture. But no, he's great. I made a whole playlist. I made a whole playlist based around him. I could send that playlist to the roleplay server if you wish. I could totally send that. I mean, if you want me to send it, I could totally send it. It's a thing I made when Secret Door 2 dropped. I could totally send that. Like, I could 100% send that. Oh yeah, I could totally send that. Yeah, yep. Let me go grab that real quick because it's a cool playlist. It's got you need it. Yes, I know. I'll grab it. Let me grab it. It's got some good songs. It's got I Can't Decide in there by Scissor Sisters. That's a good song for Does Bad Things Guy. Let me let me figure out what chat in the roleplay server to send it to. Um, should I just send it in general or self promotion, self promo? You know what? Forget. I'll send it in self promo. I'll send it in self promo. Hold on. It has been sent. It has been sent. You could scroll through that playlist and see like what music I have in there. Because it's got some good songs from Sympathy by Lulu Yam, Sister Sisters, I Can't Decide, Fighting with the Melody, um, Animal I've Become, Bad Company, and quite a few other songs that really fit. You're gonna like that playlist. Because I made it again. Oh, sorry, yawn. Right after I watched Secret Door 2, which came out the same day that my boyfriend graduated from junior college, which fantastic, fantastic timing. I got a scary creepypasta watching your watching Family Guy funnies when the lights go out, forcing you to go through the house. Damn. But yeah, that's funny. No, it's okay. It's okay to put like your username as that. By the way, that's totally fair. I mean, because you go through, you hear weird noises behind a generator in the basement. Light doesn't come on. Oh no! But no, like deadass. It's perfectly fine. I've known people who have like usernames like that. It's all good. It's all good. Wait, so Secret Door 2 came out the same day my boyfriend graduated, which uh was funny timing because after the ceremony for my boyfriend's graduation ended, I see messages from Ted in my in a group chat that I'm in going, "Cat, cat, cat, Secret Door 2 came out. Oh my god." And I'm like, okay, calm down. I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna chill out. So I watch it on my way home from my boyfriend's graduation. And God, that was we didn't even leave the parking lot by the time I finished because like people were talking to my boyfriend, congratulating him. I already did all the congratulating and stuff, and I was just waiting for him because I was like, you know what? It's his time to shine. Let him take all the photos with all the people that he knows. I actually did take quite a few photos with him. They're on his mom's phone, and I gave my boyfriend his full attention, but it's like when I was sitting in the car because we were about to leave, but he started talking with someone. I'm like, okay, you can talk with your friend from school, and so I was waiting on him, and I was on my phone watching Secret Door 2. Oh, oh God, Livy, the freaking Brooklyn guy just came through my microphone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
on my phone?
yes. That's hilarious. We were talking about Does Bad Things guy, and all of a sudden Brooklyn guy comes from my phone. Scarlet story, I think. The scariest story I think I've ever made with the ending. Not AA. Why does it do this? Swear to God. Oh my God. I think yeah. You've been watching a little bit of Game Tune Sprunky lately. Okay, not bad. That's okay. Brooklyn guy, get off the mic now. but like Missy, like which episodes have you seen recently? That's a good that's a spooky topic we could talk about. That is a spooky topic we could talk about. If you're still here. You wanna like elaborate a little bit more on that? Like which one did you see? Because I know for a fact that my Halloween playlist has one of the videos that Game Tunes removed. The House of Horrors video that Game Tunes made. Also, 2 streams for the price of one. What a steal! Yeah, no, I really like these random streams where I just talk with the chat. I like these ones. It's very nice. Ones with Garnold in it because I love his German accent. Yeah. Oh my God, I love that they gave Garnold a German accent. I wish Game Tunes wasn't an asshole to me and decided to go after me and demonetize every single one of my Everything Wrong with videos because god damn it, I would have loved to continue, but apparently fair use means fuck all to them. I know that voice is so cute. There's quite a few. Also, Funbot's voice is great, but like there are some really like no like Mr. Fun Computer's voice is adorable, like adorable in that series. But it's just like I wish they didn't go after me because I would love to continue more. I barely got to touch the surface with Tunner. I had a whole running gag ready to go called "Oh my God, they killed Tunner, you bastard!" But it's like it was gonna be a Kenny. It was gonna be a running joke of him being the Kenny, but no. I saw that the day it came out. By the way, Max, I saw that movie the day it came out. No spoilers in the chat, but I've seen that movie. And man, y'all should see the new Spider-Man movie. That was good. That was really good. I would have loved to continue doing like my Everything Wrong List series. Will I make YouTube poops of the series? Maybe. I would love to get back into making YouTube poops. Um, but yeah, I'm surprised. Y'all know about the fact that Angry Birds movie was uploaded in full to YouTube by quite a few people, but then it got taken down. Hi Rishi. Seeing the numbers, it might be damn doomsday. Yeah, maybe. It sucks that the Angry Birds movie had been removed from YouTube because it's hilarious. The comment sections were a riot. I wish I did a video on them before they were deleted. Um, it's YouTube poop in a while. Oh yeah, I used to do quite a few. I did like I did a Game Tunes YouTube poop where I made fun of their Cookie Run Kingdom promotion. It was so good. But I need to make more cuz I loved editing those. I need to work on yeah, Mighty Eagle. Oh, nice. But I need to um friggin' there's a multi-artist project that I'm gonna be hosting. But oh, you want to see the Cookie Run Kingdom YouTube poop that I did for the Game Tunes one? Let me remember what it was called. Hold on. Let me check my channel real quick because I remember I made it a long time ago. Um, hold on. Let me Google that real quick. Look through my things here. So I remember I have that. Hang on. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick so that way I can figure out where the frick this is. Hey there, I'm just trying to find something, and I muted my mic for a bit. Oh, if you just type in YouTube poop, in the search bar for my channel, it'll appear as the second one. It's called, um, Flash Warning Game Tunes Cookie Run Kingdom YouTube poop. Oh no, from 10 hours to get down. Uh, you just want listen to one of Kendrick's songs? Nice. But yeah, no. If you just look up my on my channel, Game Tunes Cookie Run Kingdom YouTube poop, you'll find it. It's nothing too special, but it was pretty fun to edit, and I need to do more, cause I need to make more. Ooh, and every single time Garnell speaks Game Tunes, I lose my mind. Damn, you saw a little bit of it. Nice. I need to make um videos on like I need to make more video pastas because I love doing those. I've had my Does Bad Things Guy obsession for 2 years now. I think something's wrong with me. No, nothing's wrong with you. What's does what's DBTG? Does Bad Things Guy. That's what that stands for. And Does Bad Things Guy is from SML. There's nothing wrong with you liking this little fictional serial killer puppet dude. That is totally fine. I mean, it's pretty normal. I mean, there's people who have who have been obsessed with things that are a lot crazier. And it's better than being obsessed with a real life killer. That's for sure. That is 100% for sure. Um, but yeah, that's I mean, one of my favorite characters I've known about for 2 years. Not 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. Yeah. Um, called Samantha Strong from the book Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, and she's a serial killer. I actually have the physical book in my hand right now, and I need to get the second installment in the series, the second set of the comics, the Rite of Spring series. And then the last and then there's gonna be a third series in a third installment in the series called Summer Falls, which is gonna be great. Because I really want to see where the story takes us and finally see Samantha get what's coming to her. But yeah, if you are okay with drawn gore and like violence, like especially specifically dismemberment in and um brain exposure and blood, and just there's a lot more to explain. Just gore. It's just drawn gore. Um and violent murder. If you're okay with that as like a in the fictional sense, um for like a fictional story, I think you'd really like. There's also a surreal horror to it. There's also like very like psychological horror type stuff in here. You'd like Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. Oh dear God. I think that's fine. That's I'm not reading that out loud on stream, but I know exactly what you mean. Why did Ooga Booga translate to the surface of the book? That's hilarious. Also, hi, Epic. How you doing? I can call you Epical. Hello, Epical. How you doing? I just had the best creepypasta short story of all time. Let me tell you a creepy story. Carpeted bathroom. The end. That is a horror story right there. Yeah, YouTube translations are weird, yeah. But also welcome in Epical. But we're just chatting and chilling. I have my Dandy's World OC as the tuber I'm using because I felt like it. Does it really matter that it's what it is? No. But it's fine. It's the spooky season. That's the only Halloween related thing I have as for YouTuber stuff for my PNG tubers. You wake up in a mysterious house where all you see is a computer. When you open up YouTube Studio, you get copyrighted by GameTunes. Bwahaha. Oh, that's evil. The trailer I lived in the middle school has a carpeted bathroom and it was gross. Oh my god. Oh no, I heard about it. I heard that it's getting blown way out of proportion though. I heard that it's getting blown up way out of proportion. It was just a hug. And the person is autistic and didn't know any better. It's just a hug. And people are like, it's like it sucks. People are assholes, and did they know any better? They probably shouldn't have done that, but at the same time, it was just a hug, and people who are like speaking out about it are getting attacked, and it's just like it's not as bad as the time someone kept bringing a microphone body pillow to the meetups. Okay, it's not as bad as that. Also, you have Roblox again. You like my OC? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Why the fuck would you say that? I'm just so scared. Damn. You scared about the carpeted bathrooms? Crazy. But you know what's worse than a carpeted bathroom? Or maybe just as bad? Carpeted kitchen. You're welcome. Oh, you wanted my opinion? Yeah, no, no, someone kept bringing a body pillow of a character from the show to a meetup where there's a lot of children. So, I'd say hugging, one of the show creators is not as bad as bringing a body pillow to the meetup. Okay? It's like, bruh, don't do that. Yes, it's a little weird that this like person was a bit parasocial. Yes, that's weird, but I'd argue that like that asking creators about what their opinions on Object Show Rule 34 and bringing a microphone body pillow to the meetup in front of a bunch of children is worse than hugging the creator. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my cat talk. It's folded paper. How do you even do that? She even do like damn Game Tunes episode stuck in my head. Damn. No, deadass. What did you miss? Oh, are you? I don't think you're part of the Object Show community. So every year there is a meetup for Battle for Dream Island and Inanimate Insanity. And last year, so for the two, so the last year, someone asked in front of everyone their opinions on Rule 34. Which, what the fuck? Um, and in the years previous, there was someone who would bring a microphone body pillow to the meetups in front of the voice actress of microphone at the time. Yeah, no, it's weird. But like you can have I'm not saying you can't have your body pillows of your characters. I'm just saying don't show that to children and to the creators of the show. Don't do that. You can have your body pillows. I'm not telling you. I'm not going to kink shame you for that. What I am going to say is keep that away from children. Please. Keep that out of the public spaces. Thank you. There is no for conventions with an 8 like normal conventions for like anime and like other things like Comic-Con and all that will have their 18 plus section. But BFDI and II meetups are for all ages and don't have their 18 plus section. Therefore, keep your weird stuff away from the creators and away from the children. Thank you. Like, like, these are meetups where people come together to, like, do cosplays, take pictures, talk to creators, get their stuff signed, and overall just chill and have fun and watch episodes together. Do not be going up to the microphone and asking in front of everyone about naughty pictures online. Don't be doing that. That is the spooky shit we don't like. Okay? That is some scary shit. Like, don't be doing that. That is a creator's nightmare. That's like if you went up to like, okay, for example, let's say you've met Logan 30 Acre the creator of SML, and you're like, "What's your opinion on Does Bad Things Guy?" You know, like Rule 34 of Does Bad Things Guy, and it's just like, excuse me, what? They don't need to know about that. They probably know about that and probably don't care, but you don't ask that. You don't just go up to ask that. You just. You went AFK to go get cupcakes? That's fair. But, like, you don't do that. That's like, okay, bad timing for this example, considering she's in hot water, but the rest of the, so, like, it's like going up to Quell and saying, "Hey, what do you think about insert Dandy's World character Rule 34? No, you don't do that. Exactly! Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? Yeah, no, exactly! Exactly! That's the problem! Is people don't know to keep their freak shit to themselves sometimes. No, I feel like there should be like like just a like a general, like, there's a lack of care for some people. And this shit, we're going up and hugging one of the creators, is blown out of proportion, but no one talks about, no one, like, creates such a huge backlash about the body pillow or the Rule 34 thing. Like, what? There was some backlash for that one, but it was not as severe as, "Let's find this kid who hugged Michael." The fuck is wrong with people? Because now this kid's being, like, hunted down online and they're trying to figure out who this person, like, I don't know how old they are, I'm just saying kid in general. They're like, let's just try to find their name, where they live. The fuck is wrong with people? It was just a hug. And yet y'all didn't go after the person who asked about porn? I'm demonetized already at this point because I kept saying that. By saying Rule 34. I'm already swearing as a storm. Please, if you feel inclined, do donate, because this is not going to get monetized for sure. The This is the worst than the time I bragged about eating food combinations to people in high school like it was good. Wait, food combination. Oh wait, you mean that weird food combination you talked about before? Are you the same person that talked about that weird food combo? Which I said, you know what, you're not a weirdo. Just do what you want as long as it doesn't hurt others. I thought the whole thing was the guy afterwards was like guilt tripping some people or some shit. I don't know, Twitter. Don't believe everything on Twitter. Just fucking don't. Hi again. You know what? No, your food combos are fine. Is like, look, food combos are not bad. I forgot my train of thought. I forgot my train of thought. I've completely lost my train of thought. I remember I was going to try to move to a different subject, but I forgot. Can chat remind me what my subject change was? Because at this point, I forgot. But yeah, just, like, as long as your hobby is not hurting others and you're not, like, actively damaging people, then it's fine, Putting hot sauce in milk is not gonna kill people. Yeah, no. Wendy's sauce and flaming hot Cheetos is not gonna kill people, nor is it gonna make people uncomfortable. And if they get uncomfortable with it, that's a them problem. But making a whole crowd of people uncomfortable because you asked the creators about images online, it's like I'm glad that that topic was brought up. I thank you for to I I thank you for bringing that up because that needed to be said. That needed to be said. We needed to have that small conversation. Again, this this stream is fucked now because of like my tangent I went on about freak shit. So, if donating is on your cards cuz I think YouTube gave like gems to people and shit. I'm not begging. I'm just saying if you feel it necessary, do feel free to do that. Um if not, then it's okay. Also, there was some alleged crap about kissing and or some shit. No, the kissing. No, I already said that it was a hug and not a kiss. Yeah, let's talk about game tunes. Let's talk about SML. Let's talk about Does Bad Things Guy. Let's talk about Wendo. Let's talk about I don't know, Ghost Pokemon. Let's talk about literally anything but that. And I just dumped my Umbreon. That's fantastic. I dropped my Umbreon. My sister's gonna come in here and turn on this light. Fun fact of the day, did y'all know that you can't see it, but behind me, in my room, behind my desk, or actually to the side of my desk, there's a little shelf unit, and on that shelf unit, I have a haunted doll. Like an actual haunted doll. I can feel the presence on it. Like, sometimes I swear I'm not psychic, but I do feel presences. You hate how she's mischaracterized? Same. Frick. I joined from the wrong account. I didn't realize. Hey, I'm back. Hi! Hi, Spooks! Hi, Caspian. How you doing? I have a real haunted doll behind me. Don't worry, the spirit is friendly. It's a kid named Steven. He, oh, nice. You've met the haunted. Yeah. Steven, I've shown you. Yeah, it's a Donald Duck. The haunted doll's a Donald Duck. Also, Ted, I will definitely be watching that SML video when I'm done here. Steven like Steven Universe? No. Not like that. It's an actual child's spirit. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. Hi, buddy. Can I take my cards? Thank you. Your bones hurt? Oh no! That's bad. I swear to God, every time Game Tunes vid is seen, she's always a sweet and innocent little angel. And yeah, no. Yeah, no, I hate that too. I hate that too. When does, I have to dig though? I have to get digging. Okay. I have some cards here. You want to play you want to play a spooky game with me, chat? I have some cards here with with a game. It's a game called Escape Room the Game Challenges. Game rules. Can you solve each puzzle? Basically, I will give you a riddle. Diggy diggy do. Diggy diggy hole. I will give you a riddle, and then chat has to solve it. Alright, I will give you guys a riddle from each card, and, yeah. Let me... Yeah, the last time I trust... We're playing a spooky game, we're all here for it? Awesome. Alright. Okay, first riddle. A boy and a doctor go on a fishing trip together. The boy is the son of the doctor, but the doctor is not the father of the boy. Who is the doctor? This one's a simple one. Also, my favorite creepypastas. Um, that's a tricky one. I'd say my newest favorite one would be Death Pact against tips and tricks on death prevention. That's for sure. Um, ooh, a scene haircut, awesome. But yeah, let me read it again. A boy and a doctor go on a fishing trip together. The boy is the son of the doctor, but the doctor is not the father. Who is the doctor? Because you guys are like basically the scenario is you're stuck in this escape room. Now you have to solve these riddles in order to escape. This is the first riddle. It's a pretty easy one. Did the doctor create the son like an experiment or something? The doctor, you are not the father. Womp womp. No. You want me to read it one more time? So the boy and the doctor go on a fishing trip together. Frankenstein? No. The boy is the son of the doctor, but the doctor is not the father of the boy. Who is the doctor? Because y'all are still stuck in the escape room until you figure, like, a couple more of these out. Help. Um, oh, Missy got it. It is the boy's mom. That is correct. It's the boy's mom. Alright, let me see here. Let me find another one here that I can read out loud that doesn't have a visual aid. Okay, here we go. Okay. Can't wait for the meetup I go to where it is some shit. Ooh. I wish I could go to the meetups, which is very sad, but I went to the 15th anniversary for an Anime Insanity and had the time of my life. So the dog is a woman. How the fuck did I not think that? That's the oldest joke, like the oldest like riddle in the book. Anyway, what has a mouth but can never talk? Has a bed but never sleeps? Has a head but never weeps? A. Life. B. Clock. C. Truck. Or D. River. You have no critical thinking skills? Damn. River is correct. You guys are correct. Yep, it's the river. Good job. They put that card away. Yep. A lot of the chat got it. A lot of the chat got it. Yep, it's the river. Let me see. Where did I put that one challenge card? Oh no, where did I put that challenge card? Okay, there you go. Yep. Oh, I peeked my mic. Ow. Sorry. Oh, here we go. What has a head and tail but no body? What has a head, a tail, but no body? Oof. A god awful state due to about 20 screening was damn. One is the Goldilocks bear and a long horror damn. A snake? Nope, not a snake. Not a snake. Snake has a body. A snake has a body. Yes, it looks like it's a whole one tail, but it's not a snake. A snake has a body. The long bit, like the very tip of the end, the very end of the snake is the tail. The rest of it's the body. It is not a snake. Think about it. What has a head and tail but no body? I want to make a little Halloween short with my OC, but I can't figure out some kind of animator that uses rigging because I have no patience for frame by frame. For fuck's sake, a light motion. I think I don't use it, but I heard that one's okay because a coin. Yes, yes, yep. Max and Archive got it, and so did Missy. Yep, a coin. It's correct. That's a coin. All right, all right. What is the last letter in the alphabet? And the alphabet is in quotation marks, by the way. Yep, T, you got it correct. Uh, I don't remember what Lucky uses for their animations, to be very honest. Alright, oh, you want to do your riddle, Archive? Go ahead, shoot your riddle. And then I have, let me see. What other ones I have left? Hey, this will be the last one the one I have left is the last one, and then y'all are free from the escape room. Alright, Archive can hit us with their riddle, and then I'll hit you guys with the last one from this little escape room. Here's my riddle. It's easy. I'm known as not just a normal rock, but a special rock. Who am I? Known as not just a normal rock, but a special rock. Special rock. Um, hmm. I'm thinking. Hmm. I'm known as a rock. I'm known as just a not. Hmm. Special rock. Hmm. Why is my brain saying it's not just a boulder, it's a rock? Why is my brain saying a SpongeBob like reference? I don't know. My brain is saying it's not just a boulder, it's a rock. I don't know, Archive. Music? Someone guessed geode. Damn. I don't know. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. I don't know. What? Your brain says SpongeBob references too? Damn. What has no soul but can still sing? Eh, What give sing? What gives no craps but makes things every day? Oh, Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Oh, I get it. My brain didn't go there. Damn. I don't know. I don't think of Dwayne that much. Like, when's the last time I thought about Dwayne the Rock Johnson? When's the last time I thought about him? When's the last time I thought about him? I genuinely don't remember when's the last time I thought about him. uh, what has no soul but can still sing, but gives no craps, but makes things every day. Oh, I'm fucking gonna smell what the rock is cooking. Who am I? No, like literally, it's that doesn't like help because it's like literally the who am I could be literally on anything. Literally, there's object riddles that have who am I at the end. Um. Oh my god. Someone's asked, said if asked like, if it's AI, I'm going to jump out the window. I'm kidding. I'm not jumping out the window. The window's too high for me to jump out of, and plus, it's a short way to the ground because it's not that far from the ground. It's literally not that tall. I can't get up there. I'm joking about the window. Actually, I need to open the window to let some air in. Actually, let me just do that. Ah, beautiful night air. You have one? Well, I need to give you guys the last riddle first. You want me to like give you the last riddle and then we can? Oh, you know what? You know what? Frick it. Spooks. Oh, Benji X Scarlet. Oh, I get it. I get it. I. You mean they're the same thing? Okay, Spooks, you go. You tell your riddle, and then I will give you the last riddle that'll let you out of the little tiny escape room we have going on here. What do you call a ghost who isn't dead but can easily be easily seen? No, it's okay. You're allowed to tell yours. What do you call a ghost who isn't dead but can easily be seen? Um, I don't know. I don't know. What do you call a ghost who's dead but it can easily be seen? Who isn't dead but can easily be seen? But cannot be easily seen. Um, oh, could not be. Okay. What do you call a ghost who is not dead but cannot be easily seen? I don't know. Oh, I get it. And his name is John Cena. Okay, I get it. Um, I have a joke. I have a joke. What do you call an invisible trans dad? What do you call an invisible trans dad? This is not the riddle. This is a joke I have in my brain that I need to get out before I give you the riddle. What do you call an invisible trans dad? This one's so stupid. Transparent. Transparent. Anyway, here's the last riddle. Here's the last riddle. Um, in a lake, there's a patch of lily pads. Every day, the patch doubles in size. If it takes 48 days for the patch to cover half the entire lake, how long would it take for. No, how. If it takes 48 days for the patch to cover the entire lake, how long would it take for the patch to cover half the lake? I see y'all laughing. Oh, yep, someone got it. Someone got the answer. 47 days. Yep, that's correct. Yep, it doubles every day. That's correct, yeah. And by the time it's covered half the lake. Yep, exactly, yeah, exponential growth. Correct, yeah. I. Invisible trans dad. Transparent. Sorry, I'm still giggling at that one. You don't know that math? Aw. God, you're a nerd sometimes. No, it's okay. No, it's fine because literally, if like you think half times half by two, you get one whole. You got the joke. You got a joke. What's SpongeBob's favorite bad habit? Hmm. I don't know. What is it? Oh, Gallium's here. Are we doing riddles up here or something? Hi. And I just let everyone out of the escape room. You're free. Hi, Hi, Squidward. Oh my god. Wait. Hi, Squidward. Wanna play? Ah! Okay. A high Squidward is crazy. Seaweed? Oh my god. What inspired, Dead Air? So, this was before the Halloween update for Danny's World even, existed. Like, we knew it was gonna happen. It just didn't exist because of the shit with Rocks. Which is the creator that got, outed as a pedo. The one that took a little while to fire because they needed to get all the facts straight before firing the dude. Um, so there's that. The reason why I made Dead Air was because I wanted a vampire OC, a vampire Dandy's World OC, but I did not know, um, if they were gonna do a vampire. They didn't do one. They did a werewolf instead, which I love. I'm glad I didn't do a werewolf, except for a Shrimpo Sona, which I'll show later. But he's not. I don't have him on my computer right now. Um, yeah. And have. I wanted an object based tune. I was like, a radio works to complement V. So that's what I did. I combined the two, and now we have Dead Air. And he's been around for a while. Actually, and also, again, I will point out that if you go to the third community tab post I have, there is a whole, like, PSA and stuff that goes into detail on what the fuck is happening, with the game and stuff. And, tells you what's actually going on, and that Quell is not actually in charge of all that people think. She's not important at all. In fact, Quell is actually not in charge. Everyone thought that Quell was in charge of Blush Crunch, but they're wrong. She's not in charge. She may have founded it, but she relinquished her company to some other people, and they're in charge. So, there is that. There's a lot more in that post that I reposted. Um, so if you go to my community tab, it's literally the third post in the community tab. It's a repost from someone else. Um, why do we need drama? I don't know. Literally, this shit could have been solved. So what the fuck has Quell done? Quell is just a glorified art director. In fact, people are hating on the channel that has her name, despite the fact that actually it's not her uploading anymore right now. And the cease and desist that went out, that was not her doing. Blush Crunch has over like like 100 or so people working for it that they have their own legal team now. They have their own legal team. So, if you want to read up on the community tab post that actually gives out information, but yeah, it's interesting. Like this whole thing, um and it's not, no, it's not the blood, like Blush Crunch has done nothing. It's only Quell being an absolute idiot. It's Quell being an absolute idiot. But the thing is that people have blown this shit way out of proportion when really this could have been settled better. No, 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 no. She has not actually done like nothing. She's she's literally working with her legal team currently. So she literally can't do anything. Legally, she's not allowed to do anything except for talk with the legal team. So don't think that she's just playing Overwatch. That's what it may look like on the surface, but there's like a lot more going on. Let me read this. And it's from someone that one of my friends follows. They said, I've made contact with someone at Blush Crunch. They have not divulged private information, but they have shared their experience and perceptions that bring to light public information that people are not talking about. They want to remain anonymous because, like the people of Blush Crunch, they are not directly involved in the current situation. There you go. But yeah, no, deadass, the people at Blush Crunch minus Quell are not involved in the situation. So the CEO of Blush Crunch is not involved. But like only Quell is involved. Number 1, the cease and desist letters are not privy to takedowns when shared publicly. Any sensitive information such as full name or address can easily be censored. These letters typically share exactly why they are sent and usually not vague, as they are admissible in court. Since Blush Crunch has a dedicated legal team with responsibility to protect the company and its employees, it's likely that Quell herself did not send a cease and desist letter. It was the legal team. While apologizing on a public forum or platform, while typically considered the right thing to do morally, can complicate legal action. It would be a defendant announcing they apologize for. It would be like a defendant announcing they apologize for murder, even though the courts have not judged them as guilty. Admission of guilt, no matter how small, is never a good idea. It is best to wait for professional investigators to make the final call before making personal and emotional decisions. Internet sheriffs do not have the same investigative tools as the law. Also, number 3. Number 3. Quelliver is required to pay her workers. There are over roughly 100 people working with or for Blush Crunch. If she has not paid someone, they would be well aware, and she would be a felon. A call-out Google Doc cannot discover wage theft before the U.S. government can. The employee who the original poster is uploaded, who the original poster was contact with, told them that everyone is paid at industry standard and that the studio gives large bonuses to all employees as a form of profit sharing. That means everyone profits substantially off the success of the game, not just Quelliver or the CEO, Joey. Number 4. Every game update is worked on by multiple people and are likely many months and are made many months in advance. Even if the key decision goes down to Quelliver at the studio, like merchandising, game updates, skins, and etc., are made by the teams of Blush Crunch. The rest of it's made by the teams. She just makes a decision. She's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea, and then the rest of it, yeah, no, Deadass had lied to you. Let me keep reading. If something new comes out for the game, it's likely that it was just Quell who made, it was likely that it was just Quell that made it or was created by, it's unlikely that Quell made it at all. Or was involved besides just being like, yeah, okay, that's good. A lot of younger fans have had this perspective that Quelliver is the only person who works on the game or has a massive totalitarian rule on the team, when that isn't anywhere close to the truth. Quelliver isn't even the boss of Blush Crunch anymore. She's a visionary lead, aka a glorified art director. In conclusion, Blush Crunch is not a small studio anymore, and Quelliver is just one small cog in the machine. A very important cog, but still one of a quickly growing group. But her efforts to grow the brand by letting hired professionals take managerial roles that she does not feel comfortable handling shows maturity and growth for her character. And she is making an effort to create a good property and game. Since legal action has been taken, the silence of Blush Crunch's employees is not clearly not complicit, especially if people at the company are actively being targeted. So, and then the poster ends with, "I'm relatively positive for the future of the company and the game, with their new form perspective that they've held for a while now, and they're glad to have been given the permission to spread this important information and get a little word out about the side of what's actually going on the inside of the company." I hope that helped a lot of you, and I hope a lot of you didn't get like boring, tuning off, because that shit's important, and that's why I reposted it. And I might repost it again to keep people like involved. And the reason why it looks like Quell was doing nothing but playing Overwatch is, if you were stressed the fuck out about someone attacking your entire existence and claiming certain things that you didn't do, like underpaying employees, when in reality, because a former friend of both Joji and Quell came out and said Quell was paying for Joji's medical bills when they had cancer and when Quell was a minor. It is rightfully, like, you have every right to talk to your legal team and then play something to get your mind off things and calm the fuck down. If Overwatch is a comfort game for Quelliver and she needs to calm down from the stress, absolutely she should do that. Does that excuse anything? No, but it sure as hell does explain why. If you were stressed out, what would you do? You would go play something to get your mind off of it. You would calm down. You would calm down. You would try to find something to calm your mind down. I'm sorry that we went way off topic, but I felt like I needed to share that information. Because I kept pointing people towards that post. For the sake of me not getting attacked at conventions, I will still have that pin. But I might change that pin to say I do not condone her actions. But for the most part, from what it seems like, this shit's been blown out of proportion. So I'm on the fence again. And some people will be like, "Oh, that's bad, blah blah blah." One of my friends put it perfectly. They compared it to people getting on you for liking meat. They're like, "Oh, you support animal cruelty if you eat meat." That's not the same. Oh yeah, no, I will gladly talk about that. Oh my god. Okay, so Spirit Halloween is selling merch or like merchandise or memorabilia based on really old murderers, like Jack the Ripper, um, uh, Lizzie Borden, and Bloody Mary. Which we do not know who the real Bloody Mary was. There's multiple different ideas, and some think she was a queen, but like we don't know for sure. And these were murders and like people that lived so long ago that there's no living relatives of these people or like of these victims. So it's very weird that they're doing it. I have no idea why they decided this was a good idea. But yeah. That's weird. Weird. Better off with a Timu Slenderman outfit? Damn, yeah. No. The only thing that I think is okay ish, and I say okay ish with a big ish, is the Bloody Mary stuff, because that's a legend, and we don't know exactly who the real Bloody Mary was. And Jack the Ripper was never caught. But it's like, it's. Oh my god. Yeah, no, exactly. It's like, imagine in like 500 years and um, like, O.J. Simpson hits the shelves, damn. Exactly. Yeah, no, exactly. It's weird. It's like, hey, true crime fans, here you go, have this. Weird. Weird. But hey, at least it's not Jeffrey Dahmer, okay? God, what the fuck was Netflix thinking when they did that shit? I'm glad I never watched that because I got the ick from just hearing about it. God damn. I'm glad that I was able to like read that to y'all. Read that whole like thing to y'all. I'm gonna repost it again just so that I'm gonna repost that whole thing again. The whole PSA thing again. And I'm gonna keep doing that until more people have read it. Yeah, have I ended up finding a wig online the same hair as Phoenix Wright, and now that sounds amazing. I would love to see, like, again, I have a community tab where people can like post their stuff. You can literally put an emoji over your face and be okay if you don't want to show your face. You don't have to post a cosplay there. Paper cut, Brud. Aw. I have a Brud. By the way, I have like five different plushies of like bootleg Sprunky plushies. I have my boys Gray, Tunner, and Jevin. I also have my stupid idiot son Brud, and then I have Wenda. Those are the five that I own. And I can see Brud right now from where I'm sitting. But yeah, I'm still gonna, regardless of what's happening, I'm still gonna wear my Cosmo cosplay because that's why I made the cosplay. Regardless of what happens, you can still love the characters. I'm glad that the Sprunky fandom is still alive to some capacity, despite the fact that the creator abandoned us. But yeah, um, I'm glad that that the Sprunky community is still around to some extent, and creators like Mochi or Mochi are keeping us alive, which is great. I love it. Um, God, what was I gonna look up? All right, I was gonna look at the website real quick for the upcoming convention I'm going to. Let me see. Do they have the announcements out? Let me go. Activities, cosplay. Damn it, the gathering schedule has not been posted yet. I am chomping at the bit to announce the whole cosplay gathering thing. I'm chomping at the bit because of that. You have your Pokemon cosplay, like your Pokemon collection that you made when you were 7, PFDI plush collection, also bought for some reason. Finally got a Pepino. Nice. Nice. I have quite a few plushies. Gordy and Dial were birthday gifts. Astro was a Christmas gift. Let me see. Let me see what else. I bought. Hold on. Let me go over this way. I'm gonna talk a little louder so y'all can hear me. You guys hear me good? I can't tell if you can hear me good. But let me look at my bed. I have a cake count from Cookie Run. I have a strawberry cookie from Cookie Run. Duh. I have 4 Fanny, Me Phone 4, Cabby suitcase. Who else do I have? I have a diary from Excellent Entities over here. I have Riggy. Y'all remember Riggy, right? I have Jax. Let me look at my bootlegs real quick. I actually have. They're not bootlegs, but I have 2 Mimikyus, by the way, because Mimikyu's my favorite. I have a bootleg Shrimpo, a bootleg Tisha, and a bootleg V. I have a bootleg Catnap that my friend gave me. A bootleg N from Murder Drones. And then there's some other official plushies here. Like, I have a Pablo. Y'all remember Backyardigans? I have a Pablo. I have a Pablo plushie. And he's decor. And he's one of the things I have on my thing. I don't know why it takes you off the live. What's going on, guys? Hi. Hi, Nikita. We're just talking about plushies and stuff. One time I went as Marshmallow Halloween like the DJ. Nice. You are making me claustrophobic. Oh, no. No, some of those are official, too. Like, no, some of the plushies I have are official, but, like, there's a handful of bootlegs. Because, well, 2 of them I won. The V and the Tisha I won from by spending time with my boyfriend at the state fair, so I won those with him. And so those are fun. Those are the first 2 ever Dandy's World plushies I have. I have the Shrimpo plushie because I bought him because he's silly. Also, hi, welcome. You joined when you heard you heard Object Show characters. Yes, I own Object Show plushies. Hold on, let me grab 4. Let me grab 4 real quick so you can hear him. Hang on. Also, my Pablo plushie. Let me pull him out real quick because he's official. He's old. He's a Beanie Baby. He's an old Beanie Baby from the what's it called? Backyardigans. I have my 4 plushie. Now the thing about my 4 plushie, he has a collar that has a little jingly bell. And he has a little name tag that says his name, and it says, "Hi, I'm 4 from BFDI. If lost, call Mom." And then it says my phone number. Pablo? Pablo is from Backyardigans. Your backyard friends, the Backyardigans. I'm gonna go get water. Hang on, y'all. I'm gonna go get water. You sit tight while I go get water. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And I have my SpongeBob water bottle. It's a Path water bottle. Hold on. Are you literally the only one who doesn't know about the whole Quell thing? Oh, yeah. No. I literally just went through a whole PSA thingy about it. Um. Oh, no. Okay. But, no. The Hi there. So if you want to know more about the Quell thing, please check my community tab post that I just reposted. Yes, a SpongeBob water bottle by Path. By Path Water, not sponsored by the way. I like my SpongeBob water bottle. Yeah. SpongeBob and Patrick, awesome. Yeah. No, I have all of the neighbors. I have SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward in the water bottles that they made. There is one more to the set. One of Mr. Krabs, but they don't stock it at my Rayleigh's. Nice. But they don't stock the Path water bottle of Mr. Krabs at my Rayleigh's, which is upsetting. Because I want to complete the collection. And what makes it more upsetting is that the water bottles are the perfect shape for Plankton, and he does not exist as a Path water bottle, which upsets me. It's a shame. Old SpongeBob is peak, by the way. Hell yeah. Sorry. Drinking water. Hi there. We're just chatting and chilling. Yeah, I still have my 4 plushie. He's over on the bed now. I have a blacklight Freddy Fazbear with me. Um, he's blue, yellow, and pink. I call him the pansexual Freddy Fazbear. Yes, this is my OC. This is Dead Air. This is Dead Air. He's a radio pyre. He's a little radio vampire, and he's adorable. I love how I made him like last year, I think. My sister just entered the room. Hello, Bookerhead. What's up? You changing that? Okay. You think I'm gonna stand here all day listening to? Damn. But the new Minecraft cushions? I have not seen the new Minecraft cushions. I should check those out. But also, hi Ryan, welcome. I see you're new. Yeah. I like how like everyone's just here is just chill and nice. I have a name I haven't heard in years since my childhood used to be our farmers. Oh yeah. God, yeah, I still go to that Rayleigh's, by the way. People Caspian. Caspian. People at that Rayleigh's know me by name, but know me by name there by now because I go there so often for my grandma. I'm not gonna get mad at anyone if they still play Dandy's World. Because that is fair. It's fair. It's fine. Because again, hating on people for playing a game they like is like hating on someone who's eating meat to live and saying, "Oh, you support animal cruelty." It's like that's not the case, that vegan teacher. Get off my fucking penis. I'm sorry for the way I worded that. Someone clip that, please. I need a video of me out of context. Ooh, that sounds fun. I've been in the Rayleigh so much that people know me by my name and know my plushies as well. They know that so I have an emotional support stuff. I have quite a few emotional support stuffed animals but I recently got a Douglas dog, and I've brought him in several times as they know him by name. They even know my Astro, they know my Four, and I think those are like the only few. Besides Suitcase. Suitcase has also been in there. Get off my penis. I should just make a compilation of just every time I've said some weird shit. Yes, an emotional support stuffed animal. Anyone here that Elon Musk is over $1 trillion. Bros could literally buy anything. Bro can buy us a universal health care, but no. He decides to instead inflate his own wealth and then name everything X, Y, and Z. On occasion I do. On occasion I do. I will admit that now. On occasion I still play. Because there's a friend that I have, I'm not gonna name who it is, that plays for their mental health. And if it helps regulate their mental health, then yeah, it's fine. Possum. Piss him. No, I have a Douglas skunk. Caspian. Caspian, I have a Douglas skunk. Hello, Moon Boy. How you doing? I have a Douglas skunk, and her name is Fanita. Yeah, I love doing these casual random ass streams where I just talk. What's my favorite character in Dandy's World? Ooh, that's a good question. I love Gordy. As you could tell, Gordy is my son. Well, one of my sons. I have three. Raz and Daz are my other two sons. Razzle and Dazzle are my other two sons. I know about Chikawa. I don't know much about Chikawa, but I'm aware of Chikawa. Sylvester is another one. Dial, I really like Dial. And let me think about who else. I like I really love playing as Yada and Eclipse. And Cosmo. Cosmo, I have a cosplay of Cosmo, which I'm willing to play to do a thing. I already answered the Chikawa question. Please stop spamming it in the chat. Thank you. Do I watch any anime? Yes, I actually do watch quite a few animes. I watch Hytalia, I watched Hytalia during the pandemic. I finished that series. I love One Piece. I love Dragon Ball. I've always loved Dragon Ball since I was a child. Fruits Basket and hold on. What other ones have I recently got into? Beastars. I've got into I've watched Vampire Knight. I've already answered the Chikawa question. Please stop or I'm gonna time you out. Thank you. Oh, Sprunky crashes. Okay, I'm gonna put you in timeout. I already warned you. Uh, there we go. Okay, okay. So, biggest Sprunky crush. You could have put him in timeout, Caspian. You didn't have to ban him. That's okay. Um, favorite Sprunky crush, Jevin, and I'm not gonna be, oh no, Chikawa's not something bad. It's just, Chikawa is just a little, like, creature thing. I don't know much about it. I just know it exists. Um, okay, cool. Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna be shy about it. I had a crush on Jevin, and if you look at my Everything Wrong With videos, that's very apparent. You didn't ban him. You put him on timeout for 30 minutes. Okay, cool. Thank you. And I added 5 minutes to that, so it's 35 minutes of radio silence from them. But I did answer the Chicago question. Yeah. I should have done. No, we're 5 minutes shy of 40. How about that? You have crushes on many of them. That is fair. That is fair. But yeah, no, Jevin, my heart to Jevin. I would never say Tunner. Well, I used to have a crush on Tunner until I realized that I was a fiction kid of Tunner called a dead air. Damn. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna type in chat how dead air is spelt. There we go. Oh yeah, no, the Gordy plush is adorable. And his head is so big. His head is big. He's got a big head and little arms. He's so cute. He's my baby. He's my son. And as you can tell based on the background alone what character I like. I also have a sign. I have a sign for Sac Anime. That's sorry, I hit the microphone. That says, "Would you adopt him?" And it has the posters that are behind me on it and pictures of Gordy and a little like sticker of a bat. Yes, there are Dandy's World plushies. Yeah. There's also like a pumpkin thing, and little coffins and spiders and cats and witches. And a sticker that says, "It's the most spooktacular time of the year." And on the back, there's a little QR code for you may or may not have been misspelling my YouTuber name. Oh, that's fine. People do that a lot. Um, but yeah, the little on the back there's a QR code for like a little survey that I'm gonna do where people can fill out the form, saying what cosplay they were in that day, would they adopt him, blah blah blah, etc. etc. You love Halloween so much? Yeah, I love Halloween. And it is the Halloween season on my channel, so yeah. Ooh, my favorite plush. Oh, that's a hard one. There are so many. I own a lot, so that's gonna be hard. Um, I love my son Gordy. I want the bootleg Razzle and Dazzle so that way I can have my other two sons from Dandy's World. Let me see what else I have here. Oh, I have a bootleg Jeffy puppet. That's a new thing. That's a new thing that I have. A bootleg Jeffy puppet that I got from the state fair. A lot of my bootlegs end up coming from the state fair, by the way, which is hilarious. Um, my Dial plushie actually makes a really good fidget. I like to fidget with him a lot. Like, I can spin his little mustache around. I can mess with his chain, and I can bend his arms. Like, all around, he's a good quality fidget of a plush. Good for the tisms, which I have. Ooh, that clock on my that clock right there on the shelf is incorrect. I need to fix my alarm clock. It doesn't look the time doesn't look right. Let's see here. Out of all of the categories, actually let me grab me phone real quick. Me phone is special to me. He came to me broken, and I love him. A lot of me phones actually came broken, with a broken voice box. But here's how me phone sounds right now. I'll let my assistant handle this. There you go. That's me phone for you. Let me just toss him back on the bed. Go hang out with 4. When I have free time, I usually watch movie, comedies, or animes. Relax and watch YouTube shorts. Same. I've been rewatching Sander Sides recently. Dead Ant. Nice. Let me see. For the spooky month, it's July 5th until Thanksgiving when switch gears to Spookmas. Nice. Yeah, I know about the scam Robux streamers. I watched Jack's films. That's how I found out about it. Um, ooh, yeah, Law by Mike did a video too. Yeah, that sounds like a speak and spell. Oh my god, he does. But he's actually the video the YouTube so he's actually Inanimate Insanity's creator's dad. So that's fun. Your favorite plushies in order: Shadow the Hedgehog. Nice. You were telling a joke. Let me see. Um. Oh, I get it. I've heard that joke before. I've heard the Pink Panther joke before. Which, fun fact, the Pink Panther, the little cartoon character, came after the Pink Panther movies. That's a little fun fact for you. Ooh, German accents. Yeah, no, one of my friends can speak German pretty well. That's something that I learned. Sorry, I got up because I wanted like fix something over here in my room. Sorry, the ADHD is a little kind of silly like that, but I just was like, I have to fix this thing. It doesn't look right to me, you know. But no, like honestly, like accents are fun. I love accents. They're amazing. Like, and sometimes you can learn how to do an accent really good, and sometimes people can do other like accents really good when they have like an example. Bot from Inanimate Insanity, their voice actor, is from the UK and has an accent from there. I don't know what region, so I don't want to just say British. Because there's a lot of different uh variations to the accent depending on where in the UK they are, and they can mask the accent really well and put on an American accent perfectly. Um, chill streams. I like watching these chill streams but when I'm not, I like to watch. My Little Pony, Twilight Sparkle, My Little Pony. Yes. That's First Crush. God, mine's embarrassing. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My first crush was Mater from freaking Cars. That one's weird. I think I've topped the weird card here. It's Tow Mater from Cars. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Ooh, Minecraft horror? Yes. Oh, let me see. First, some of the things I like to. Nice. But like some of the things I like to watch, like again, Center Sides. Um, Sometimes I'll watch like movies, and like sometimes very old TV shows. Like there's a whole YouTube channel that has brought a show that I love from the UK into HD. Called Animals of Farthingwood. It's a really good series based on a book, and I highly recommend that series. Um, Also, I will not forget that I had a crush on Eve from Wally. Eve. Eva. Also, Chick Kicks from Cars as well. Nice. Mater. You know what? It's like Mater. Who doesn't love a silly little guy like Mater? Come on now. Like, come on. It's great. Nice. Yeah, Eve is adorable. I have a Funko Pop of her, which I don't like Funko Pops, but Eve translated perfectly to the point where she doesn't even look like a goddamn Funko Pop. She just looks like a figure. She just looks like an actual figure of her. You will not stop yapping about Garnold's cute accent. You can yap about Garnold all you want, because I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna stop you. 100% go on. Go off and do what you need to do. Come on now. Woohoo! Sorry you're late. Spam. You're just on time. We have about half an hour left before I head out, because my sister wants to go to bed at like 10 o'clock. So perfect timing. Which one of Mater's adventures was your favorite to go on? Thank you for the star. Um, I liked Mater and the Ghost Light. I know that's not one of the tall tales, but like Mater and the Ghost Light was my favorite. How often do I do these streams? Whenever I feel like. So the casual streams are whenever I feel like it, but every Sunday, I will have a planned a scheduled stream that is either at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time or 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, or sometimes just in the middle. Today's one was at 10 Pacific Standard Time in the morning, but yeah. I love. How come you have a golden child? I loved Mater's Tall Tales. I remember. Hold on, and you, yeah, you and him displayed such great teamwork in that one. Let me see here. Grox. I don't remember Grox. Can we theorize about the comments from earlier? I have no idea what I was thinking about it all day, and I still have no idea what the void would be. To be very honest with you, but so basically, it's for those who are just catching up. Anyone draw and animate because they're. Oh, Ryan, I just remembered. Um, Later this month, I'm gonna be posting a calling for a multi-artist project. You're not dumb. Tabitha, you're not dumb. You're not dumb at all. So, I'm hosting a multi-artist project. A multi-artist project for a My Little Pony song. A My Little Pony song. So if anyone knows the Bat song from My Little Pony, we're gonna be doing that, but with inanimate insanity characters. No, autism does not equal dumb. What are you talking about? I'm autistic and I'm not dumb. Therefore, you're not dumb. And what the heck does normal even mean? What does normal even mean? I swear to God, neurotypicals are actually the worst. Well, not all of them. Just there's like a huge chunk of neurotypicals that are assholes. But like there's some that are good, some that are bad. Autism or any mental disorder does not equal stupid. And don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. A lot of people can't do algebra. It doesn't mean they're dumb, though. They can be smart in other categories. The school system is the dumb one because the school system is built on the old practice of getting people ready to work for the assembly line in factories and shit. The the education system in America is stupid. And Tabitha, you are a girl. Tabitha, fuck the haters. You are a woman. You will always be a woman. Regardless of what you were born as and what society dictates. Fuck the haters. Live life as yourself. Be who you are. Anyway. But no. No, they are not right. They will never be right. I will speak it into the endless ethos. Transphobes can go suck some trans dick. They can go do that. Is it weird to say that? Yes. But come on. Come on now. Hi, Jilly. How you doing? But again, I will say it into the endless ethos. Transphobes are morons. They are stupid. Idiots. Morons. I said morons already. There's a word that I can't say because that is not good. That is not a word to say. Also, Spam, you can Spam. Go ahead and give us the recap. On the comments. We got 30 minutes left. On this stream. So, oh, Tabitha, sweetheart. One of my friends deals with a transphobic family, as well. So you're not alone, sweetheart. Tabitha. So Tabitha, there's a friend of mine who's been on my streams before named Ted, and his family does not believe that he's a boy. And his family are assholes to him. And like, so you're not alone. You're not alone in the whole situation of having transphobic parents. Yeah, I feel bad for everyone who's stuck in that situation. Again, no, I was in a call during the time when my friend's transphobic dad and transphobic siblings were talking to him, and I just wanted to fucking kill those people. That's how mad I got. Would I ever kill someone in real life? No, absolutely not. But does the rage exist due to a sense of injustice happening? Absolutely. Don't watch those stuff. That's gonna hurt you. Why do something to yourself that you know is gonna hurt you? All Tabitha, Tabitha, you are you. You are an individual. Your parents can't tell you how to live your life. And I wish you could join my server and talk to my friend Ted. I think you two would get along. Ted is a trans man and you are a trans woman. And you both share the same pain of going through hideous, awful things from your parents. The worst abuse. I will say it again, abuse. Saying to your trans child that they will never be the gender that they know that they are is abuse. Saying to a trans woman that they will never be a woman is abuse. Saying to a trans man that they will never be a man is abuse. Absolutely, you can meet Ted. I need to get Ted into my Discord server. But, yeah, absolutely you can meet Ted. Ted is the nicest guy I know. And both of you share, again, you both share a similar thing. You hate the CEO but love Roblox. I know. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Also, okay, so Spam says earlier today I had a note in my hand that Top Hat Octopus then Top Hat Octopus was mad at me, and hearing threatened to delete Top's dimension because his was a simulation and Top Hat jumped into the abyss. We haven't heard from him since. Ooh, spooky. Many people are. I don't know, Spam. I can't really formulate what's going on. We would need someone else to jump into that portal, to figure it out. Uh, you want to do a chill stream with me sometime, Caspian? I would love that. Yeah, Tabby. There are a lot of people. This is why I like doing these things, because there's so many nice people here that will absolutely help pull you up. Some things you like doing: women's clothes, posing femininely, coloring your nails. Yeah, do that. No, it's not too much information. No, it's fine. Heck, I'm a gender fluid person, and I sit however I want. Sometimes I like man spreading, even though I don't need to man spread. It's just more comfortable for me, you know? I checked Top Hat is. I just checked Top Hat is he him. Remember having Top Hat Octopus, weird coincidence. I don't know what's going on, Spam. Um, but many people are racist. I always say it don't matter if we're black or white, because at the end of the day we're all humans with life. Exactly. We're all humans. People, like, to quote one of my favorite songs, people are people, so why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully. People are people, so why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully. Oh my god, the fake scam streams. Oh no. One time when I was at the store, my dad and little brother looked at women in short shorts and was amazed. He told me that I'll look like a creep looking. You don't look like a creep. No. No. No, honey. People are look, if a guy if I'm not going to say guy. If anyone who's male present, I'm assuming that you still kind of present as male for a little bit while you're still working through some things. If you still present outwardly as male and you look at women's clothing, everyone around you is just going to assume you're looking for clothes for your girlfriend. That's what I assume every time I see a male presenting person looking at clothing for another gender. Hell, I look in the men's section for my clothing. I have a thing for characters with bangs over their eyes and emo characters. I like Virgil from Sanders Sides. You wouldn't like just ignore your dad. It's clear that your dad has not gone bra shopping at all or done anything to support your mother in that regard. Like, it's very obvious at that point. Like, come on now. Like, if a guy says that, then they've clearly not done anything related to women at all. They've never gone shopping for women's clothing for their significant other. Your daddy don't know what he's talking about. I need to make more YouTube shorts. Will I go live tomorrow? Maybe. I don't know. I have not planned that far ahead. Your mom thinks she's really a pretty princess, but she's freaking cool. Oh no, your mama sounds just like, fuck, what was the name of the stepmother? Hold on. Hold on, what the fuck was the name of Cinderella's stepmother? Cinderella stepmother. Lady Tremaine. Your mother sounds like Lady Tremaine. Look up Cinderella's stepmother, and that's what your mother looks like. When you talk about her, she in my brain, the wicked stepmother from Cinderella pops into my mind. Friggin' Lady Tremaine. Yes, Spam, I have no clue what, your thing. No, yeah, no. Tabitha, did you look up Lady Tremaine? Did you look up, Cinderella's stepmother? Because that's what your mom sounds like. She sounds like Lady Tremaine. The complete opposite of Oh Hi Top Hat Octopus. The complete opposite of Pretty Princess. The wicked stepmother. Oh god, Lady Tremaine. Am I wrong? your mom sounds like she looks like that. Oh wow.
Babu bap bap babu.
Doesn't Libby, doesn't Lady Tremaine look like a transphobic mother?
Babu bap bap babu.
Babu. But am I wrong?
Booby hair bitch.
Booby hair bitch? I mean, yeah, she does look like she's got a baboon's butt on her head. She's very much Lady Tremaine, yeah.
Your hair looks like my grandmother's boobies.
Like, what's that thing on your head? It looks like my grandmother's boobies. I love Hotel Transylvania. That's amazing. Like nothing happened. Damn. Oh no, what does your mom make you do? I have like about 15 minutes left of the stream before my sister's gonna make me get off to go to bed. In 15 minutes. Yes.
No.
Yes. Please. 15 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay, fine. 10 minutes. I see. You seem an atheist when I told my mom that she ordered me a kid's Bible to read. You know what they say? There's a weird saying that those who read the Bible from cover to cover become atheist. Just thought I'd say that because that's that's a saying. That is a thing that I've heard, which is funny. Also, Tabitha, speaking of children's Bibles, I want to do a skit, like an IRL skit where I just do like a live action skit of myself messing around. And I want to pull out a children's Bible that I have.
We have the VeggieTales Bible.
I was getting to that. You stole the line. I was gonna say
VeggieTales Bible.
I have a VeggieTales Bible.
I used to read that as a kid.
That's mine. That's my VeggieTales Bible.
I don't know why, but there was this one point in my life where I was like,
Oh no.
okay, now I'm Christian, and I will read this Bible.
Tabitha.
The freaking VeggieTales Bible.
Tabitha, I am a just letting you know, Tabitha, I am a baby witch, so I'm learning. I have casted spells before to protect my friends. Oh, who's that in the background? That is my little sister.
I'm an omnist.
My sister's an omnist. I am a baby witch. I am also a proud member of the TST.
Just to quickly explain omnism, it's basically you support all religions and you believe in all religions and celebrate them equally.
There you go.
I do Ramadan.
Hi, welcome back. Also, but yeah, that's, you're an alien, yes. Oh, Tabitha, did I tell you that my neo pronoun is ET? Like extraterrestrial. Did you know that? Also, I've casted many little crystal spells before. You took the form of a non-binary transgender woman. Yeah. Tabitha, you want to know where that little the neo pronoun came from? It's a funny story. So I'm in the comment section of one of the queer chameleon videos. Shout out to them; their videos are amazing. I was in um, I was in the comment section of a gender fluid video that they made about, like, if you had a superpower, what would it be? And it all the gender fluid chameleons said shape shifting, and I commented about it, and some people got into arguments in the comments because people were being assholes, but also were defending each other from the assholes. And someone straight up called me an alien, and I said, "Why, thank you." And that's where it came from. Some asshole being like talking about called me an alien. Yes, I know about the character Chikawa. I don't know much about the character Chikawa. Why do you need to keep asking me this? I've already answered the question like 4 or 5 times. Anyways, we're about wrapped up here because in a few more minutes I will have to head out. Actually, in about 2 or 3 minutes, actually, I have to head out so that my sister can get some sleep. No, I did not say Chicago. What when did I ever say Chicago? Oh, nice. You went Top Hat and Spam are the same. Cool. Um, I had to watch my mom label me as a girl, and that I don't consider myself transgender when she signed me up for college. Online form felt very uncomfortable. Aw. Oh, label. It's so cold out. Um, I will eventually. I will be back with. I know it does sound the same a little bit, but I said Chicago. I said Chicago, not Chicago. Don't worry. No, it's all good. It's all good. Um. Yes, they will never be right. And one day, when they're old and they want someone to care for them, they have no one to turn to because you've cut contact and hopefully you've moved into a new life, being the proud woman alien that you are and living your best life. And they're gonna be on their Facebook pages in the estranged parents group being like, My child won't contact me, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Alright, guys. That is about it for tonight's stream. That's about it for tonight's stream. I'm gonna head out for now so that I can get some rest, get some good sleep, and I hope to catch you guys in a future stream, whether it be a random one or one that is scheduled, because I like doing these streams where I either talk with you guys or I just play a game and you guys hang out and roleplay in the background. Alright, until next time, guys, let me just put that on screen and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.